It's almost impossible to explain it to somebody who hasn't been here before.
My life changed.
It's hard to describe it, really succinctly, but it's just amazing community.
It's an event, it's more of a happening, I guess, in a way.
Was the experience of a lifetime for me. I mean, it really was life-changing for me.
You get lost a lot. There's pianos in the forest. You explore all kinds of parts of the woods that you didn't necessarily intend to go. It's crazy.
This is magic. This is just pure magic.
Jazz camp is a special place, a magical place.
It's different. I mean, I work a lot of camps, and this is really a different experience.
We pick up right where we left off with the spirit and the energy and the joy that happens here.
Incredibly supportive and just fun and creative and open.
You woke up in the morning, only you found out you were dead.
Because it's heaven.
And you had suddenly gone to heaven, only it was a heaven for musicians.
It's crazy. It's totally crazy.
It's a camp where you do music.
You wake up early.
Wake up singing.
For classes at like 8,
Workshops that are led by amazing professionals.
I'm taking 3 different guitar lessons a day. I don't really get to do that very much in the Bay Area.
All the classes, working with real professional musicians.
You're really excited about classes, and you sign up for like 6 classes because that's how many you can have.
I've been looking for a teacher, so it's great because I've met 2 really good teachers.
Open mics, and then we have faculty concerts, and then there's like jam night, like jams throughout the night until like 1. And then kids will get together secretively and have their own jams. And you crawl in the bed around 3 with your clothes on and then wake up.
Walking around in the woods and hear music playing all the time.
Making music in the redwoods.
Drums and piano and saxophone.
Imagine being out in the woods with 30 pianos.
And there's always somebody singing in the bathroom.
Like I came to jazz camp, I was a piano player, but I left and I was a musician.
This is a great place, man.
It feels like a small town.
The location is fabulous.
I live on one side of town. Yeah. I have to walk to the other side to teach my class.
Where's the tracks?
Right? Where's the tracks? I don't know if there are any wrong side. I don't think there is a wrong side of town in this area. I think it's all the right side,
It's laid back, but yet there's a lot of information being given out and taken in.
Because it's like a big family, and everyone's so welcoming, and it's warm and fuzzy, and it's cool because there's jazz all the time. You walk through the forest, and there's jazz.
It's a musical haven.
It's a musical haven. Yes.
I showed up and 300 strangers, and I was like a little awkward because I've been playing guitar and singing for a long time, but I have never come to a sort of jazz school or camp or music camp of any kind before, and I didn't know what to expect, but within like half a day it was like I had dozens of new friends. Everybody was so welcoming.
Everybody here, we're one big family. It's about the music. It's about jazz and blues and musicians.
This is like my, inspiration for the year.
Yeah. My batteries are recharged.
Really sort of got back into getting my spirit moving.
Because you have people of all shapes, colors, sizes, ages.
The ages,
origins,
and the races,
languages,
and the heights.
They all come from many different backgrounds. And some, there's a 14-year-old and there's a 7-year-old, and they're sometimes in the same class.
Everybody's just friends, and everybody's working together and having a great time.
It's a mind-boggling to see so many people from so many different backgrounds really enjoy each other's company.
It's like going to the well and getting refreshed.
I mean, this is kind of like where you go to recharge your musical batteries.
And I like to take off my teaching hat and become a student.
Some people say it's like going to a love fest, and yes, that's it, but it's also a craft fest. You're working on your craft.
It's also a really good way to network with other musicians. Like I'm going to set up a jam session at my house.
So coming here and just being surrounded by that actually helps me when I go back home.
You have students and faculty who come back, not the same every year, but they come back. So there's a carryover and there's a history to it that is familiar.
It was like January. I think, it's getting closer now.
There's so many great musicians and so much music happening every day.
And meeting people that I admire and respect.
The best thing about it is the teachers and the students are like this.
For me, when I see the students come here with such a hope and openness.
People are so open to share what they know and so open to take from each other and give. And
as a result, all of these people affect you, you know, the teacher.
What I've found out is that when they're in that class, whatever class it is, nothing else matters at that time.
You know, when you're at home, back in the city or whatever, it's just not really quite like that.
The things you can't get from your music teacher because they've only got 50 minutes with you during the week, maybe 2 days a week.
Yeah, plus everybody's so supportive here. I mean, it's just so funny.
We really try to help each other. Everyone's very supportive in a non-Pollyanna kind of way.
So what I do is I'm teaching a couple of classes, one on the business of music and then one kind of jam session thing. And then I basically just walk around to all the other classes and give them my wisdom.
And it's like, you need to work on this, here's how you can go about it, here's where I had problems with this is how I got over it. Maybe yours is different, but this is what I did. Talk to other people, see what they did.
We all do it for love, and there's no doubt about it. Yeah. Because it's a huge commitment. You know, you have to put aside a week out of your schedule, and you know, like it's first class musician in this camp. Everybody's very busy. Everybody's working with everybody, and just to do that, just to put a week aside, just because we love to come here so much.
When you ask the faculty where out of all the camps they teach, many of them will tell you they teach 4 or 5 camps over the summer. They like this camp the best.
You know, because we just bring each other up here.
It's not a peer group, it's a heart group, a soul group.
Yeah, nobody can be left out, you know.
Yeah, and so, nobody is.
Yeah, nobody is. So creating that, I think, is what makes this place worth coming back to every year.
Yeah.